Hey Virgo, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. I hope you consider subscribing. This is going to be a reading for July 2021. This can apply to anywhere where you have Virgo in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, go ahead and check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. It's advised to watch the videos for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and any other placements that represent significant things that you have going on. Again, if you're not sure what that is, go ahead and check out the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. Virgo, July. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Virgo? Oh, got a pre-message. The heck? It's like, just keep coming. All right. For whoever this pre-message applies to, I felt like there's been, all right, there's been like a situation that you've been dealing with karma. I felt like there's been things that's been unknown to you. I feel like you're trying to be grateful and show gratitude in situations, but I feel like you're still like not sure which way to go, which path to choose. I feel like there's still a lot of lack of clarity, some obstacles still. There's still a lot of like things you have to come against. And for some of you, I'm getting somebody in your environment might be difficult for you, might be causing you obstacles, just because they're seeing you grow because of the trials and tribulations that you've been through. And for others of you, I feel like they're jealous of your growth, so they might not be like intentionally causing you bad energy, but they're not happy that you're progressing, or that you're growing, that you're maturing, that you're developing. I feel like right now for some of you there might be like a lack of clarity, some confusion. Again, there's unknown things. I feel like you're trying to go towards new opportunities, things that have potential, the ability to actually grow, things that where you're investing wisely, where they can like pay dividends for you in the long run later. I felt like there's something that's been difficult for you. Okay, I'm getting a couple of things right here. That there's been something that you've been dealing with, like karma. There's been something that you've been trying to figure out, that you just don't know how to put all the pieces together. You might not feel like you have all the information to be able to put the pieces together, but I feel like bit by bit you're starting to get clarity. You're starting to like find your way in the dark, kind of. I feel like you're really looking at things and evaluating the energy that you've invested, the time that you've invested into things, and seeing where you're passionate right now. If there's passion, if there's potential for growth, how can things develop and progress from here? I feel like you're really trying to be happy. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be, you're seeking justice, or justice is going to come in. And when it arises, that's when you're gonna feel like the final aha moment of clarity, the final like significant joy, whatever that is to you. So whoever that resonates with. For some of you, you might be wanting to receive communications of love, or somebody's wanting to communicate with you. I feel like you or somebody in your environment is wanting to communicate a desire to work and build on a connection. I feel like there's a desire to bring in communication and clarity in a situation. This will be our last pre-message. All right, so again, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, I wasn't telling you guys the cards you had before. So anyways, I feel like, again, you're like really evaluating, how do you get your confidence back? How do you improve yourself from this heavy energy that you've been dealing with? I feel like you're trying to like definitely bring in your confidence. I feel like you're starting to bit by bit feel more confident. I feel like you're really looking at things, looking at situations that have been difficult for you, and you're looking at them very, very strategically, very detailed, very like, whereas when you were going through it, you were the person in the situation. I feel like right now you're looking at it more as an observer in the situation. And I feel like you're learning lessons from it, and you're growing. I feel like it's going to bring you like confidence and stability and like wish fulfillment to like your the happy life you've been seeking. I felt like even though things have been difficult, once you get your confidence and it's more, okay, I felt like it's more not only confidence, but once you stand more in your power in a way where I'm having the hard time putting it into words, so I'm just going to tell you a story, okay? All right, so once upon a time, there was somebody who invested, and they invested a great deal, but the people that they were investing with for around they weren't appreciating it. They weren't investing. They weren't helping. They weren't appreciating it. And it was causing the person who was investing all the time, effort, and energy to kind of feel like maybe they didn't have value in a situation. And maybe there was something about them that had a lack, or that wasn't worthy, or that wasn't appreciated for whatever reason with them. But then one day Spirit kind of was like, hey, look at everything you've been doing, like look at everything you've been building and creating, and look at the there's this this saying, you could tell what the hell, you could tell the type of tree by the fruit it bears, right? So I feel like you've been looking at things and looking like you've been working at it, you've been building it, but it's not the fuck, sorry guys. It's not giving you back the return on your investment. There's no ROI here. And I felt like it ate away at your confidence in some way, shape, or form. It was very difficult for you to endure. But I feel like Spirit observed the situation and encouraged you and motivated you the whole way. I am being reminded of a dream that I had. I don't remember how long ago it was. I don't know, maybe it relates, so I'm going to go ahead and share it because this is crazy. I had this dream quite a while ago, okay? I was feeling like just kind of like I had went on a journey and it was difficult and heavy, and it got to the point where like I couldn't, I just laid on the floor because I couldn't move anymore. I was tired and it was difficult, and I was like, I just laid on the floor trying to figure out what the hell I was gonna do next. And eventually, and that's what this reminds me of, is like the background and like just everything within my dream in that moment. But the moment that I got up and I was like, you know what, okay, I'm done. And I brushed myself off and I started moving again, I came into so much amazing things. So I feel like that's the message that Spirit wants to relay with this particular card, especially you see this owl. It's like just looking at it, like, because you're feeling it. And I feel like right now is like that moment possibly for you that I had in my dream of where, like, okay, this shit has been heavy. I need to sit and, like, take a break. I'm about to bleed out, kind of, you know? Stop moving, like, patch the holes, do what you can, and just recoup, basically. Evaluate what needs to be let go. Evaluate what needs to be let go, and, like, evaluate what needs to be healed. Evaluate which sword can be removed and which one is still needing to have some time before it can be removed. It's like, I did not forget, guys. I'm sorry. I did not forget our thing. So it's like, if sometimes you get a wound and it's more hurtful to remove the object at that time than it is to leave it in, because sometimes that object, even though it punctured something and it caused you to, like, have this, like, ridiculous wound, at the same time, if that object was to be removed, it would cause you to bleed out. And so that object needs to remain until you can get medical care, medical attention. Somebody can help you and assist you and tend to your wounds. So as that resonates for you, I don't know why that, anyways. So back to this chick, right? So she's freaking working, busting her ass. Nobody cares. Nobody appreciates it. And then she's like, well, maybe it's something about me. But then Spirit's like, no. It's nothing about you. It's nothing about you. Oh, you guys can't see it like I wish you could see the cat's face better. Anyways, so the story, right? So she's like, no, it's nothing about you. And then the person's like, yeah, you know what? Hold up, wait up. I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. This is what I've been getting back. My tree that is bearing fruit, what is my fruit? It's rotten, it's not good. Like, whatever it is for you. So either the fruit needs to be picked before, like, sooner. Maybe it needs to grow a little bit longer, or maybe the tree needs to be replanted. Maybe it needs more time. Whatever it is for you, everybody's different. But the moment she comes into this confidence and stands in her power, I wish you could see this cat's face, man. Just the expression. Whatever. But, like, once you stand in that power and you're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I am the shit. I do bring a lot to the table. I do have a Spirit's blessing. I do have confidence about me. Anybody would be glad to be with me. They should be grateful. And, like, not just, like, in an arrogant way, but in a confident way. So I felt like that power is going to help you to, like, bring in your love and your joy. Whereas there was once disappointment and sorrow, there's now going to be a victory. So as that resonates with you or not. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If you're interested in a personal, feel free to reach out to me. Okay, we're not going to take it in. This is going to be our last one for reals. Spirit's like, you got to know this victory is coming in. The Six of Wands, when I said victory a moment ago, it's because the Six of Wands was there. Now it's here again. The Ace of Wands, you had it in a pre-message as well. Underneath that, you got the Magician. Hey. All right. You got the Wheel of here, Three of Wands. All right, guys. Spirit, like, no, you're going to bring this out. All right. Okay, but this is the last pre-message, I hope. All right. There's, all right. For some of you, there was a relationship. At least, not, it didn't have to be a relationship. It could have been romantic, platonic. It could have been somebody at your church. It could have been somebody at work, a family member, whatever. But it was somebody that there was an emotional investment, an emotional, like some sort of emotional relationship in some way, shape, or form. But there was some deceptive behavior, lack of clarity, lack of communication, just kind of not necessarily the greatest energies that you will want to have with somebody that you care about, regardless of the relationship structure behind it. I felt like there was some sort of change that needed to be had. Spirits like kind of like instructing you change course, do things differently, maneuver, which is going to lead you into a victory and allow you to like put actions forward towards the things that you're passionate about, and you're going to feel more inspired, and you're going to be able to like go towards those things. You're going to be creating things of abundance for yourself. For some of you, I feel like it's a relationship that you're trying to create. I feel like it's joy, like for okay, I'm getting there's like a need for security and confidence and joy, clarity, communications. I feel like there's a lot of things that are needing to, well, you're wanting to see grow, you're wanting to see develop. I feel like there's a desire to put movement towards things that you find passionate about. I feel like you've had like a feeling of a lack for a while, about something, someone, a person, place, or thing, what have you. But I felt like you're trying to move towards that intuition, that the things that you feel inspired and passionate towards, the things that your soul craves, the things that you want to move away from shady behaviors and people's crap, and like change the way that things are done in your life. Like you're ready to put an end towards like lack of clarity, like people not communicating, people not being authentic, people not saying and doing not doing what they say they're going to do and not meaning what they say. I felt like you're definitely moving towards victory once you start to change the way that you've been like doing things, the way that you've been accepting things. And it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to be different for a while, but I feel like that's going to like really, like once you allow this like once you evaluate things of energies that have been in your environment that haven't been truthful and that you don't really want to keep in your environment necessarily. Not necessarily the people, but the energy. Like you don't want lack of clarity. You don't want arguing. You don't want competitive energies. You want, like, if you're on my team, be on my team. Like, let's play together. Let's play nice. Let's help each other, motivate each other, and encourage each other. Not sit there and tit for tat and be against each other and basically be on the same team but be opposition to each other. Like, that makes no sense. So I feel like you're creating this. I feel like you're moving towards spirit or spirit's moving towards you. There's something going on behind the scenes to help you grow and develop, to help you see your authenticity and your strengths, for you to like feel confident and secure, for you to see what changes need to be done in your environment to bring in your wish fulfillment, to bring in your healing, to bring in like your prosperity and your joy, your abundance, clarity, consistency. Virgo for July. Some of you are being inspired or encouraged to move away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. All right, here's a message. Y'all do what you want with it. If you're told, all right, if you want something a certain way and somebody gives you advice how to do it, and you're like, no, I don't want that advice, give me a different way, and you get advice, and you're like, no, I don't want that way, but you're like, I really want to do this. If you don't like any of the ideas that are being given to you, pick your own. And if you don't want to pick your own or accept any of the ideas that are being given to you, don't complain that you don't have what you want when you want it, but you're not putting the action or the changes forward, and just sitting there saying we're not accepting these. We're not accepting these. You have to be consistent. You have to pick your energy, pick your environment, pick the people in it, and say what's your deal breakers and what's not. Where's the lines? And realize your value and your, we're not taking them, guys. Realize your value and your integrity in the moments. And if you're wanting changes, or there's something that you're not happy about in your environment, realize that you have the power to do it. Nobody else but you. And everybody can give you advice, but at the end of the day, you're the one picking your path. You're the one that's going to have to walk your journey. All right, Virgo for July. We're not taking anything. This will be our last shuffle. Virgo. First card out, Six of Pentacles. So there's a balance, need for balance, lack of balance within your environment because of Ace of Cups. This speaks about emotional connections, investments. We're going to look at it, but we're not taking it unless it comes out again. Knight of Swords. So speak your truth. Seek clarity. Accept your truth. Move towards your truth. I feel like that was my fingers, but we're going to look at them. But we're not going to take them. All right, maybe it wasn't because you have two of these three cards came out in your pre-messages. So you have the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the Lovers. All right. So pre-message. Spirit's like, no, you're taking messages. Okay. All right. Standing in your power, being confident and secure, be like, this is what it is. These are my terms, my rules. This is what it is. But doing it in a way where you're genuine to you, with the mind of other people in mind. Like, it's not selfishness. This energy is not selfish. Even though it might sound like it, this is somebody who it's necessary for them to stand in their power. This is not somebody who is like a jerk when they stand in their power. This is somebody who is fair. This is somebody who is confident with their choices because their choices are fair and right, and mature. They have the wisdom and the experience to know that the decision or the advice that they're giving is good. It's sound. It's worthy. And this brings in a sense of love for you. Like, it's a the Lovers isn't necessarily just like romantic. It can also be like with your inner self, like you loving yourself in this confident way. Like, this speaks to me of like you having your power, standing in your confidence, and like having your power in a way that is like where you still like you control yourself, your environment, and others, but in a healthy way. And that brings in love. I don't know how this relates to you in your message. It's kind of weird. Well, no, actually it's not. You stand in your power. You speak your truth. You stand by your integrity, your justice, your rules, what makes sense to you, your truth. And that brings in love for yourself and or a connection, whatever it is to you. All right. Let's shuffle. We're not taking all kinds of pre-messages, Virgo. What's going on? But if we take pre-messages, we're going to be here all day. All right. Let's get going. Virgo for July. So you're okay. You had the sun come out in your crowning energy, which was also in your pre-messages. The Wheel of the Year, which is Wheel of Fortune. was in your pre-messages, also in your near future. So you might see yourself as like being stuck in your mind, stuck in your thoughts, stuck within your mental energy. But other people are seeing you as creating. Like people see you as like doing your ish right now. You're wanting to build, you're wanting to create something with somebody. Oh, I like it. All right. I like this reading, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. So there's an energy of balancing something. Sorry for my lighting, guys. The energy of balancing something, juggling something, having a lot going on possibly, having options, having things to choose from. Let's get some clarifiers. Bottom of the deck is the energy that surrounds you that you may or may not be aware of. So there's definitely a lot going on. Nine of Wands. I feel like something's been burdening you for a while and it's necessary for you to take a break from it. Some of you might have been like really doing some deep diving lately. Let me look at. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can get this light. All right. So, if you look at the waters behind him, like they are super choppy. And there's like that ship's over there is about to freaking crash or whatever. There, like, it's just a lot of mess back there. Okay. And he is over here juggling, trying to balance things, make sure things don't fall. So I felt like there's been some like emotional difficulty that you've been going through, trying to balance and endure, and the meanwhile of having things going on, like responsibilities, priorities, things like that, right? So let's see. This will be our last shuffle. Okay then. Like all the cards want to come flying at me at once. I like it. Oh shit. Oh, Virgo. I always say it's not too many. How you want it? Shit. Right. Strength to clarify this. All right. So this energy that you got going on in your environment, it might be heavy, it might be crazy, it might be a little chaotic right now, but you do have the ability to manage and handle it. You have the Strength card here to clarify the Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles, particularly with all the choppy water and stuff. So there's a lot going on in your environment, and I feel like there's like an emotional element that you're trying to balance as well. But with the Strength card here, I feel like you're definitely going to be able to have the confidence, security, stability whatever it is that you need to be able to maintain this energy and heal this energy that you're trying to balance within you, I feel like you're going to be able to do it. I don't feel like it's going to be very comfortable, but you definitely have the ability to do it. And your current energy, you have the Six of Pentacles clarified with the Ten of Coins. So there's there's like a balance, a need for balance within your environment, within your, for some of you, for your finances. Let's see what's crossing. That is the Ace of Cups with the Two of Swords. Okay. So I feel like in your current environment, there's an emotional confusion that needs balanced out to bring in like your wish fulfillment, to bring in like the life that you've been wishing for, the like the happy life that you want, the picket fence, whatever it is for you. I don't know, maybe you like a brick wall or something. I don't know. Whatever your happy ever after is, for you to get that, there's a need for you to balance your emotions and the things that you have a lack of clarity on, the things that are confusing on an emotional sense for you. Spirit's advising to bring balance to those. And we've got that message multiple times in this reading. So Spirit definitely wants you to hear that. So whatever it is to you. At a soul level, you have the Nine of Cups clarified with the Page of Swords. All right, so I feel like at a soul level, you're really starting to receive truth and clarity at what you want your wish, like what your wish fulfillment is. What do you want your life to look like? I feel like you're at a soul level, you're starting to be like, okay, I do want this. I do like that. I don't want this. I like, there's things that you're looking at and reviewing in regards to your wish fulfillment. And I feel like you're bringing truth and clarity to yourself. And your recent past, there's the Page of Wands clarified with the Ten of Wands. In your recent past, there might have been some arguing going on. I feel like there was like a realization for you that the communication that you have had with someone is not productive. Like, I feel like for some of you, every time that you communicate with a particular individual, it leads to an argument, or at least it's heavy energies. It's not enjoyable. And I feel like in your recent past, there was like an acknowledgement of that. For some of you, if it's in regards to work, I felt like there was like this, like the straw that broke the camel's back, kind of like it's like that energy. I wish somebody else would fucking ask me to do one more thing, or say they're gonna be out, or whatever it is for you. And I felt like that happened, and you kind of might have lost your shit a little bit, like through a little fit. Okay. Crowning energy. You have the Sun card clarified with the World. The World did come out in the reverse, but it did go back in the upright. And look at how this little kitty is looking over here at the little boy and the mouse. He's like, I want to go have fun. That looks fun. He's over here with his little butterflies. And they got the sunflowers over here. So you're thinking heavily about regrowth, rejuvenation, clarity, truth, joy. You want to have happiness. I felt like there's been a realization on the way that you've done things, the cycles that you've had in your life, maybe the type of people that you've had in your life. There's been a realization of a necessary change, a recognition to bring truth and clarity into a situation, and like really look at it. I feel like there's things that you're looking at, even if it's uncomfortable, to be like, okay, this is something I keep experiencing, and why? What am I doing that brings that in? So I feel like you're really going through an uncomfortable moment right now on an emotional and mental level. But I feel like it's for the greater good. I feel like it's for you to heal. I feel like it's bringing truth and clarity. I feel like there might be harsh truths that you're allowing other people to hear finally. For some of you, your near future, you have the Wheel of the Year clarified with the Ten of Swords. So in your near future, there's definitely going to be a change to this like conflicting energy, this difficult energy that you have. The Ten of Swords was in your pre-messages, and now you have it here in the reverse. So Ten of Swords is, it's difficult, it's mentally conflicting, it's heavy, it's mentally and emotionally exhausting. It's too heavy of an opposition to be manageable or repaired. And you have it in the reverse here in the near future, clarified with the Wheel of the Year. So there's definitely a change in your near future that is going to allow you to change this difficult energy that you experience in your environment regularly. Obviously, Rome wasn't built in a day, but I felt like this is a change that you're serious about, and the more time that you invest behind this, the stronger, and like you're gonna be glad that you made these changes. It's going to change your environment. It's changing you for the better. These changes that you're making in your environment, it's creating change for you for the better. All right, how do you see yourself? You have the Eight of Swords clarified with the Sun. Okay, Virgo, you really want to be happy. You want to be like, you want truth and clarity, and you want it so bad you're stuck in your mind. You're like, how do I get it? Like, I feel like you're forcing it, you're pushing it, and it's like that energy, like a watch pot never boils. And sometimes when we're looking for our sunglasses so much are so heavy because we're so stressed about it, we didn't take the time to realize they're on top of our head. Or like there's something that is right in front of you that you're looking for frantically, but it's in front of you. And you can't see it because you're stuck in your head. And you're not allowing yourself to see what you already have right in front of you. There's joy, there's clarity, there's truth, there's happiness, there's abundance. You have it right in front of you. And I don't feel like you're allowing yourself to see it. You're like frantically searching for something that is right in front of you, basically. For some of you, I'm getting like this journey that you've been on. For some of you, this healing journey, there's an element, there's an element of it that you feel like is the final piece, to bring like clarity, like you're almost there. And I felt like that's what you're feeling right now. It's like this frantic energy of like, where's that final piece? Like you're right there. But I feel like you're doing good. Like I feel like you've put in a lot of energy and effort into healing yourself. So try to calm down and give yourself some recovery time as well. How other people see you, you have the Empress clarified with the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing a couple of different things. For some people in your environment, they might feel like you create your own obstacles. Other people in your environment might see that you've dealt with a bunch of obstacles, but still you overcome, you still progress in spite of all those obstacles. But I feel like some people in your environment might think that you create some of those for yourself. But either way, nonetheless, I feel like you are, like you use your intuition. I feel like you've heavily been using or receiving intuition lately. And I feel like that's what's creating you to go on to this healing journey. And maybe that's how come people see you as creating your own issues, is because there's something you're trying to heal. And in order to heal it, you got to dig it up and find it. You got to find it to clean it. You got to recover it and clean it up. And like part with it properly, kind of. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I hope it makes sense for you. If not, I don't know. Maybe we'll get our next one right. I don't know. Or maybe that's a message. I don't know. Your hopes and or fears. You have the Three of Pentacles clarified with the Temperance. So there's something that you're hoping to build and create with somebody, but I felt like you're wanting it to be balanced and fair. Like when you create now, next time, whatever it is, you want it to be fair. You want it to be reciprocal. You want to have your energy properly invested, and it's your wish. Like you're hoping to be able to have somebody to build and create with, whether it's a person, place, or thing, whatever it is for you. You want to create, but you want it to be balanced. You want it to be fair. You want it to be authentic and truthful. Final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the World clarified with the Four of Pentacles. So, for some of you, there's something that you're not going to be ready to let go yet. There's a transition or a change, a new way of being that you're not ready to let go yet. For others of you, you might not be willing to let the idea of new changes, new patterns, new habits. You might not be able to let that idea go. Clarifier, you have the Nine of Cups, the Moon, Death, Nine of Coins, the Empress, Six of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay, good. Good. I like it. All right. So your final outcome, should things remain the same, there's going to be a change. Change is coming. There's going to be a sense of confidence, a sense of like wish fulfillment, a sense of like you're getting what you had hoped for. This energy of feeling like you don't know what's going on, there's going to be an end to that. This feeling of a lack of clarity, there's going to be an end to that. This feeling of emptiness that you might have, it's going to be an end to that. There's going to be a sense of wish fulfillment coming in for you. You're going to really be able to create the things that you're passionate about, the things that bring you joy, the things that inspire and motivate you, the things that you feel drawn and naturally inspired to. And there's going to be a victory coming in for you. Sorry, guys. All because you took the time to heal the brokenness within you. And so I feel like this is definitely a refusal to allow that energy to go. Even though it's difficult at times, there's moments where there's like heaviness within you. There's moments where there's mental thoughts that like turn emotional and like go to like the pit of your stomach at times. Like it really, these mental and emotional energies touch you in a physical way. But that's how come you're healing it. That's how come you're bringing confidence to yourself to realize like you have the ability within you to like end these situations, end these obstacles that you've been dealing, end these repeating scenarios or things that you keep experiencing. It's time for you to end that. it's the time has come, the moment has come, it's past actually. So let's get on it. And I feel like that's why that's that frantic energy. Like, where's that final piece? Where's the last piece at? I know I'm so close. But you're not going to let go. You're going to keep fighting. You're going to keep going until you get this transition, until your world changes for the better, like you've been working for, like you've been healing yourself to bring that in. And it's coming in because you did the work to bring it in. Oh my gosh, Virgo, that's beautiful. I love that message. All right, that has been your reading for July 2021. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.